it's Haley from OneOnRabbits.com, and in today's video I'm finally doing the long-awaited room tour of the bunnies in my new apartment. So if you guys did not know, I moved across the country from Wisconsin to Florida and I am now renting an apartment. So a lot of people wanted to see a room tour and how we set up the bunnies' room now that, you know, I don't live in a house that I own or my parents own. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and get started. So starting off, there is a door right there that leads out to the hallway, and then you just walk in and you see this. There's Ebony. The plexiglass got scratched in the move. Do not mind that. But we're gonna go ahead and start on everything that's on the floor first. So right here is their water dish, just next to one of these little poles. This is a leg for the table. So we built these little wooden tables for the shelf area to sit on. If you can see, there's one table there and then one table in the corner. We used to have these shelves attached directly to the wall, but because I'm renting, that is not an option. So these are just tables that the shelves sit on top of. So anyways, right below that is their water dish, and then to the left is their Toki Hut castle. And then right next to the Toki Hut castle, we have the Tunnel Haven. It's super scrunched up right now just because I just opened it. And I kind of like how it looks, so I'm gonna leave it like that until it gets stretched out a little bit. And then underneath this second table here, which is like this corner area, we have their Toki Hut house and garage set in the back. You can't really see it because it's way back in the corner. But then leading out here, we have their Hopper Hideaway, which is always a fan favorite in our house. The Tunnel Haven and the Hopper Hideaway, these can be found on my online shop. I'll leave all the links in the description to everything that I talk about today. But basically everything in this room tour is from my shop. So if you're looking where to get it, just go to OneOnRabbits.com. So anyways, yeah, there's the Hopper Hideaway, which behind that is just the window and the ramp that leads up to the shelf. But then leading to the left here, we have a Maze Haven. And I just have it in this L-shape configuration right now, which I just thought fit this area really well. It's just sitting in front of the closets, which I do need to be careful that they don't like hop on top and then like chew the doors, but I think we're still good. Behind the Maze Havens there are just some wooden panel dividers. I don't really use them, I'm just like keeping them because I might need them in the future. But then after the Maze Haven, we have their mini fridge, which has a Google Nest camera on top there and also an air purifier. But then leading over here is the hay area and litter box area. Again, the bunnies' favorite thing of all, food. So they love this. I use pine pellets, which can be found on my shop. Otherwise you can get them at like Tractor Supply. And then on top I have Carefresh, 1 to 2 inches of Carefresh, just to make it nice and cozy on their feet. Below that I do have these plastic chair mats that you can get on Amazon, and I just have 3 of them under here. That's just because I have this rug. The rugs are indoor-outdoor rugs by Wayfair. In case they pee on them, it's just easier to clean if they're indoor-outdoor. And yeah, the chair mats are a little bit slippery, but if your rabbit's like young and healthy, they're not gonna have an issue. Because Ebony is getting a little bit older, I might have to start covering them with like something a little bit more textured. Just because, you know, she's getting older and has a little bit of arthritis. So, but so far she's been doing great, but that's something that will probably change in the future. And then I just have another Google Nest camera right there pointing directly at the hay so that I can see if like they're eating and stuff. So on top of the fridge here, Google Nest camera, Google Nest camera. We try to hide all the cords behind this little like coroplast thing. The coroplast is just taped on here with some command strips. And I guess there's a piece of wood back here with command strips as well. Over on this side, the command strips are right there, and this is the coroplast. And it goes all the way down, but there's this little hole down there, and there was a little piece of a cord that they could get at. So they have chewed a little bit of one of these Nest camera cords, so I had to buy a replacement, but I just moved the cords away so they can't reach it anymore, and that area we'll probably just like patch it with like a little bit more Coroplast. This is their veggie dish. I just have up here, this is their air purifier. When I'm not filming, I turn it up all the way so that it's like really sucking out the hair and I don't know what else. Yeah, that's the air purifier I have. It's just a small one for one room. Really like it. And then down in this floor area we have several different toys, so I'm just gonna go ahead and show you what we have. Up first is this large willow ring chew, again from my shop, but it is one of the bunnies' favorites, so I like to keep it in here. It takes them a little bit longer to eat than the other toys, so I really like this. And then right here is the large square willow basket, and inside I have Oxbow botanical hay with our flower herb mixture from our online shop. I'll leave the name of it on the screen because I can't remember at this moment, but that's just what's sprinkled on top there. Behind that we just have this mini willow ball. Again, rabbits love it. Ebony already started chewing on it. Then just laying on the floor over here is one of our little banana toys. This is just flavored with banana, and it kind of looks like a banana, so that's what's that. And then we have the mixed berry fruit fling, which is a balsa fruit fling. My rabbits absolutely love these. It's a 10 out of 10 every time. And then we just have a fruit loofah. I don't know which flavor this is, but I have like every single flavor, so I just grabbed a random one. But yeah, the rabbits love these loofahs, and they're just flavored with fruit juice, so it's perfect for them. So then leading up the ramp, we have their shelf areas, which is always their favorite area to sleep and spend time in during the day. And since I have 2 senior rabbits, they tend to sleep all day, and then like they come out during like a couple active periods, normally like 5 to 7 a.m. and then like 9, 10 p.m. at night. It just depends on the day. But over in this corner here, we have these extra large seagrass mats underneath the 2 mini havens. So, well, it's technically just one mini haven kit, but they're 2 separate like this. So I have a door here, another one of those banana chews. Underneath here, I have this Oxbow, I don't know what it's called, some sort of mat that they sell, and I wanted to buy it and see if I liked it. Not a huge fan, to be honest. I'd rather just use a normal blanket. I felt like it didn't wash very well. So definitely probably won't stock that in our shop, but I did try it out in case you were wondering. So that's what I have under there for now. Oh, and then I have this large memory foam mat from Sam's Club. You can see the linoleum is kind of seen better days underneath here. This is probably the last time we're gonna be able to use these bases for the bunnies before redoing them. These are literally like, I don't know, 6, 7 years old. And every time I move, they just get beat up and we have to screw through them, and yeah. Anyways, so yeah, that's this area. Ebony is in there right now. If you guys are wondering where Sterling is, he is currently at the vet. He's okay, like he's not like in imminent danger or anything. He's having a couple of tests done due to some blood work findings that we found a month ago. So we're having repeat blood work done today, and he had to stay at the vet for some other testing. The original testing came back pretty good, so this is just his follow-up testing, but Ebony couldn't go with because he had to be alone for the testing. So that's why only Ebony is in here. Sterling is still at the vet today, but he will be back, and the next video probably will be explaining why Sterling's at the vet and what's going on. Oh, and she's like, I'm taking my banana toy and leaving. So then over here is the long shelf area, and we just have this willow teepee, which I believe is sold out online, and I don't know if we're getting them back in stock. unfortunately, I literally stocked up. I have like 3 in my closet right now because my bunnies love these, but we aren't able to get them probably for the rest of the year, so that's unfortunate. But then we have the large seagrass mat underneath there. I like to put seagrass mats under hidey houses because my rabbits do like to chew fabric under their hidey houses. I don't know why, but we just put this under there so they chew that instead. We've got another loofah toy. We've got a double woven large seagrass mat right here. And then we've got their apple sticks by Oxbow. Again, all of this is on my shop. So yeah, they love this. So then over in this corner, because I do live in Florida now, it is hot. I normally always leave the shades closed in this room, and I obviously have AC, but just because it is very warm and it's summertime, I have 3 ceramic tiles here. So I've got 2 here, 1 here, just in case. Mainly Sterling gets hot. Ebony doesn't ever really get hot, but Sterling's bigger and definitely gets hot from time to time. So I wanted him to have the option of like a nice cool surface to lay on if needed. And then I just have some packing paper that they can like rip and shred up if they want. So I did kind of want to show you guys what we did to bunny proof our apartment. First of all, my apartment is wood flooring, well not wood, hard flooring. It's linoleum, so it is waterproof or resistant. So that makes cleaning up very, very easy and, you know, super easy. But then what my dad did is he built this box basically, and I don't know if I can even describe it, but basically we have this, I think it's a 1x6 piece of wood that goes all around the perimeter of the room. And he screwed the corners together by putting this block in the corner and screwing into this block instead of screwing like directly into the wall like we would have if we owned the house. So we have this block of wood, and then on top here, just to make it nice and so that like stuff doesn't fall behind here, he screwed in these like 1x2s on top. So it looks like a thick piece of wood, but it's really a thin piece of wood with a top on it. I don't know if that makes sense, but that's what we did to bunny proof the trim. I know a lot of people in apartments like don't have to bunny proof this in depth, and I'm jealous of you. My rabbits are literally monsters. I don't think I've ever shared this publicly, but Ebony has chewed through a wall before. Now she hasn't done that in a long time. That was like when she was little and like had more energy, so she doesn't do that anymore. So thankfully the walls are safe. But yeah, that's how destructive my rabbits are. They chewed our fake trim. Well, they've already chewed this all up. I can show close-ups. They've chewed this, they've already chewed this. They chew everything. So anyways, that's why we have to literally enclose the trim that comes with the apartment, or they would eat it. So now I'm gonna show you how we did the door. So this is the door, just opens. So they technically could chew like this part of the door. So in our other house and in this place, we put this coroplast over the door, and then it's just attached with these command strips up here. So it's totally removable, but that protects them from chewing the actual door itself. And then over here, we have another strip of coroplast that is put on with command strips, and that protects the trim on the door frame. However, we did make a mistake, and thankfully my dad is super handy and can fix all of this stuff. But we only put the coroplast 2 feet tall because, you know, the bunnies can't reach higher than that. But Sterling, being, I don't even know what to call him, but being the little brat he is, jumped on the hay box and chewed the door frame. Hopefully my apartment doesn't watch this video, but if they do, thankfully my dad knows how to repair this stuff, so I'm gonna have to have him come repair this. We're also gonna like put more of this up here so that they can't get to it anymore. Okay, so I thought I would kind of like do a close-up. I've only lived here almost 2 months now, and this is how much they've already chewed. They've chewed all of this. You can definitely see how dusty things are, but they've chewed this, they've chewed all the way down there, they've chewed all of that. This is another post that they've chewed. This is really bad camera angle, but yeah, they've chewed basically everything. This is really chewed. And that's only in like a couple months. So obviously if I'm living here for like 6 months to a year, we wanted everything very covered. So I also have outlet covers. I don't always do this, like at my old house I didn't do this, but that's because our outlet covers they were up to code and they had those baby proof locks on them, so it was impossible to get electrocuted with the new type of outlets. But this apartment is built before those outlets were required, so these are the old type of outlets, so I did put baby locks on them. I just worry that like, their whisker would get in there and like maybe shock them. I'm so used to the new outlets that you can't, even if you stick your finger in it, like you can't get electrocuted. So anyways, yeah, any outlets that are showing have these baby covers on them, which I think is just that outlet. I don't have very many outlets in here, but yeah, that is everything. So that's basically it for this room tour. I really hope you guys enjoyed seeing this apartment room tour. Let me know if there's any other videos you guys want me to film about this process of moving. Also, I apologize once again for Sterling not being in this video, but the next video will be all about him, so don't worry. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys very soon on a new video. Bye!